Hello. Hi. How are you? Hello. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time for Twig. It is time for Twig. It is Twig time. Ooh. Hi, guys. How was your week? Sorry for canceling the Twitch stream. I ended up so tired that day that I basically just laid in bed. I was not feeling well. I was like dizzy. Yeah. And the good thing is I was able to go to the doctor the day after. And the doctor was like, "Yeah, dog, we have no fucking clue what's going on with you." And so guess who gets to go through the hells of seeing specialists? But how are you guys? How's your day going? How was your week? What did you do? I haven't seen any of you guys since Monday. What have you guys been up to since Monday? Let me know. Let me know. Anything cool going on? Let me tell you. Okay. I don't know how many of you guys are on the East Coast, right? How many of you guys go to conventions on the East Coast? But oh my god, am I tempted to drop like $200 to try and go to Otakon. I am so tempted. I am sorry. There's my mid alarm. I swear to God, today I found a Twitter post that was like, "Oh my god, Ladybeard's gonna be at Otakon," and I go, "Ladybeard's gonna be at Otakon? I have to go to Otakon now." And so I tweet about it. I repost the post that's like, "Ladybeard's gonna be at Otakon," and I'm like, guys, I might go to Otakon. By the way, Otakon is like a Washington DC con thing. Yeah, and so I was like, I want to go to Otakon, and then all of my friends in the fucking comments are like, "Yes, please go to Otakon, we want to hug you," and then I cried. Because I was like, I want to hug my friends. Oh, Twig will be in the flesh at one con one day. If not Otakon, she will be somewhere one day, and she will be a physical manifestation, and it will be terrifying because Twig is indeed 6'3". I started playing Dummies vs. Noobs again. I don't know what Dummies vs. Noobs is, but I hope you're having fun. What's it about? But yeah, all of the cons are way too far from me. Yeah, sure, okay. Okay, Talt. Yeah, that's one of the things I did on Wednesday. Instead of streaming on Twitch, I argued with Zero. Zero gets off stream, and I send him something very nice, okay? I deliver something that he asked for, like, weeks and weeks ago, right? And then, because I'm like, stinky in the comment, he like fully adds more money to the thing, and I'm like, that was smelly of you. That was smelly of you. And then we end up in a fucking fight. And then we're in the fucking mod chat. in the Twigtopian Discord server. I'm gonna expose the DMs right now. I'm gonna go back into the fucking realms. Okay. Let's see. Zero at 11:10 p.m. Oh yeah, this was also late night. Like, this was after Zero was done streaming. He just says, rude. And then I say, I haven't the slightest clue what you could possibly be referring to. Of course I knew exactly what he was referring to. Sure. And then I send a screenshot of what he did, and I say, rude-er, and he says, you started it, and I'm like, I'm innocent, and then he's like, explains this, and then since what I did to instigate it, and I said, in response to you timing me out twice, which is a very real thing that happened to me last time I went to Zero's stream, might I add. And then Zero goes, that was Cass. I had no part of that. When I recall, Zero very blatantly on stream being like, ha 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 ha, that was funny, do it again. And so I go, sure. And Zero says, they were just applying the rules that they saw fit. Shake my head, maybe don't be sticky next time. And I said, shake my head, but you're so smelly, can't help it. Bro is literally in the woods and wants to beat the smelly allegations. And then it just continued like that until like a solid hour of just going back and forth. In my defense, it was funny. I have never heard Zero laugh as genuinely and as like emotionally, right? Than when he's timing me out in his chat. That man gets such joy from timing me out in his chat. I do not understand his obsession with timing me out in his chat. He enjoys it so much. He just enjoys my suffering. Also, hello Zero, hello YZ, hello Cass, hello Kyra. I hope you was I hope English. I hope your seltzer water tastes good. Did you try the black cherry yet? The energy one? Let me know how it tastes, because I've tried that combination, but normally, right, if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna use like lime seltzer, so you get a little bit of that lime flavor in there. I don't know, it's pretty good. And hi Fantasy Weirdo! How was you guys this week? What did you guys get up to? But yeah, that's what happened on Wednesday. And then yesterday I went to the doctor's. And while I'm at the doctor's, fucking Twitter blows up. And I'm like, fuck, more VTuber drama happened. And then it ended up being really bad VTuber drama, and I was like, wow, I didn't care for this person in the first place. I'm just gonna ignore it, and so that's what I did. And then people sent me links, and I was like talking to people about stuff, and then yeah, that's basically what I did. Twig does indeed stink. I do not stink. Thank you very much. I have doxed my shampoos before, okay? If you want to smell like Twig, and that is to say, if you want to smell very nice and very Pookie-like, you can use my exact perfumes and my exact shampoos, as I have said them before. This week I've been going outside more, trying to hit anti-osteoporosis. Oh my god! I hope that's been going well. Anti-osteoporosis. I mean, have you ever tried, like, swimming? I imagine that also would help try and, like, strengthen things, but also I'm not completely sure how osteoporosis works. I just know it's a bone disease. Welcome, folks! Ready for some giggles? Yes, always. What did you do this week, Fantasy Weirdo? What have you been up to? Do you have any jokes for us? Don't do a chat. You will become sticky. Zero, I swear to God. I swear to God, Zero. Get timed out for 10 minutes. That was rude. That was rude. Imagine being stinky. Yeah, I know, right? That could not be me, ever. It could not be me. It couldn't be me. It's the Shadow Milk line when you pull him and Cookie Run Kingdom. Oh yeah! Oh yeah, by the way, this stream was supposed to not be a just chatting stream. It was supposed to be like a PowerPoint stream, but I figured that the deadline was too close, so a lot of people weren't able to submit PowerPoints on their interests, so I'm probably gonna push it back by like 2 weeks. It can't be next week because, I have a fuck ton of shit. I have so much shit next week. One of my little shits got postponed, but the rest of the shit, oh my goodness, next week is going to be hellish. I got all my chores done, including those weird seasonal ones. Ooh, weird seasonal ones. Like what? Just like vitamin D activation, I meant. I see. I hope your vitamin is D. Your vitamin, I don't think that landed, but it's okay. I hope your D's are vitamining. Yippee! Also been taking meds on time. Yippee! Congratulations, Cass! I'm so proud of you. Yes. Congratulations. Also, you know what? Something occurred to me, right? We made this scene so that we could do stuff like... this, right? Right? Remember when we made this? It took me like a solid like 10, 15 to 20 minutes. I wonder, because the model changes, if I change this model to like, let's say I want to be my Woda self, right? Does this still work? Oh my god, it does! Things you only need to do rarely. Gutters, vent cleaning, etc. Oh, I'm glad you got it out of the way. Imagine an objects show where Twig is the host and Chad is battling for Twig merch or some prize like that. I don't know. Like an auction? I need to... Okay. Here's a poll to do. Next week. Should the Twitch stream be recording vocals or should it mocap? Because I have a bunch to record in both. So voteth for your lifeth. vocals. Friday the 13th. Oh wait, it is the 13th! Oh my god, spooky. Ooh, Twig's gonna haunt you on Friday the 13th. Ooh. Twig in different colors can't hurt you. Twig in different colors. I could potentially make color toggles. I could potentially do that. Like, we could have Twig, but it's like blue hair. Technically, that would tie into my lore. Technically, that would mean I'm Branch. Aha! Lore that none of you guys really remember, and it's not on the wiki either because it's like obscure lore. This is like from the Mana is bald, Twig and Mana have just met, and there are people who no longer stream involved with Twig lore. Twig doing an eye trend, am I? Sometimes you guys will say that my blinks are like super expressive, but I feel like I need to get a better phone so that my face can have better tracking. Aha! Command stream when? Well, that would have been last Wednesday, but I was feeling bad and I have too much to record to do that instead of recording on Twitch. But it will happen! It will indeed happen! I promise you, because nothing is set up on Twitch and I will need chat's help. Because I do not know Twitch. Doe-Eye versus Siren Eye trend? Which does Twig have? What do I have? Huh. I feel like Twig's eyes don't change. I can look at you like this. Blah. Or like this. Smiley face. You really want that commands thing. if you did, you know, you're coming into my streams like maybe probably 2 weeks late because we just did a command stream. Almond or Siren Eyes, I think. Maybe. Also, I want to see what happens on this model. If I do that stream on this model, because this has like more material. It doesn't change my side things or my accessories. It's just that. Aha. Yeah, unfortunately the majority of the YouTube commands are paid because I am unfortunately fairly recently unemployed. I want to solve a lot of my health before I go back. But in the meantime, unfortunately, I have to encourage people spending on me, but I never want to encourage it because I know that none of my mods, if you're a mod, you should not be spending on me. I'm staring at all of you. I know all of your situations. You should not be staring at, you should not. Bad. Stinky. Hi, John! Hi, how are you? Yeah, the other night I found out that the majority of, well, half of my mods, I won't out who it is, but half of my mods have less than 3 cups. Twig Kofi went. I actually do have a Kofi, but I don't really do anything on it. It's literally just as a result of being with Project Hive Core, which I still haven't made like a formal announcement on that, but I will eventually announce my participation with Hive Core. It's just we're trying to set up things, projects. Woo! I don't know what to say, so I'm gonna say see our cookie run kingdom lines when you pull different cookies in gacha. Ooh. Tell me about your pookies. Tell me about your pookies. But yeah, I do have a Kofi. But the thing about that Kofi is I want to eventually set it up so that like free assets go there. Like I want to put, once I finally fucking rig and convert the SHROOM fee model to something that can be used, I want to put that there. I want to put the old Twig models there. I will never forget what I've done. Which cookie is that one? What is their backstory, fantasy weirdo? Hello, SimpleFox1648! I hope your week has been good. Back, we need tree. We didn't have tree, so Twig, okay, old Twig, lore drop. Whoa, I haven't talked about this in like maybe 2 years. Twig originally started, right, not as a single VTuber. What happened? Well, the sad truth is like 90% of VTubers stop VTubing within like the first 3 months. So I am the last one standing. But originally, right, there was Branch, there was Twig, there was June, there was Roach. I had to remember his name. And so all of those people were there. Yeah. And they were all different. Like June and Branch were both blue, right? And Roach was green. Branch looked like almost exactly like Twig. It's crazy. There used to be more of me. And before that, I was in a VTuber group. Did you know I was in a VTuber group at one point? I actually don't remember what the VTuber group's name is. And I wasn't active enough in the group to know the drama that happened that imploded the group. I have no clue what happened in that group that made it implode. I just woke up one day and the server was nuked and only one of them streamed at that point. Ever. I was like, God damn it. V-tweeter twog. Yeah! It's honestly, it's kind of cursed because there's like, I know I made stuff back then, but a lot of it's like unironically lost media. Like, maybe I have like a couple of clips from Twitch and like a couple of like MMD videos from Twitter. But like, yeah, the majority of that arc is just lost media. It's really... V-tweeter twog, also rude. What if I did do it twice because it's so funny, Zero? I think that would be so funny. Also, hi, Power! I assume it's Power. I assume it's Power. If it's Hannah, I apologize, but I assume it's my wife, Power. How are you, Power? I hope your day is going well. Thank you for stopping by the stream. Have you guys checked out Power Hannah? They are very cool VTubers. I don't know. They do a lot of different types of stuff too. They're very cool. 10 seconds versus 10 minutes, not the same. Oh yeah, maybe I should just time you out for 10 seconds. Yeah. Fantastic idea, Zero. Yeah. But yeah, Power Hannah are like super cool, and they're also gonna be at Offkai. If you're planning of blah 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 blah, if you're planning of visiting me at Offkai in California, you should also check out Power Hannah because they're very cool and they got like meet and greets and they got like 2 concerts they're part of, like super impressive too. Setting you on fire with my mind. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, Zero, how could you? Now you'd actually genuinely make me wonder if I can do something like that. I wonder, wait, is there like a prop? Is there like a prop for like Minecraft fire? If not, we might have to just do it the traditional way and fucking... Oh my god, wait! Glasses, Twog? I want glasses? Oh, that does not look right. Let's, Oh god! That is... Oh no! Oh! You want biblically accurate talk? Ooh! She sees everything. Let's not do that. You know what? Yeah, this is your VTuber. Welcome to the Twig VTuber stream. This is... Welcome to the Twig VTuber stream. This is your Oshi. Saka! Yeah, Saka! I'm about to start my day. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, are you gonna make matcha? Can you share me some matcha with me, please? Honestly, though, I probably shouldn't drink matcha. You know, Gumi the other night was trying to encourage me into bad behavior. Gumi was like, "Oh, I'm making a matcha cake," and I was like, "Oh, I wanna eat the matcha. I wanna make a matcha now, right?" And and it was like 10 p.m. for me, and she was like, you should eat the matcha, and I was like, no. I got myself better quality matcha powder recently. I'm so... Honestly, Powa, when are you opening like Powawawa collab cafe? It has to be specifically in the United States though. You have to open it in the United States and then I'll go and then I'll drink all of the matcha that you ever make. Yes. I wish I want to do that one day. Honestly, Any cafe owners in chat? I don't know if anyone who follows me is a cafe owner. If you would like to do a Twig collab cafe, hit my business email up. I am so down. I would love to. Twig pop-up event, real. The fish arc continues. Is there a fish arc? Is this a reference to something? I'm not sure. I have a dozen to over 0 to offer. A dozen of what to offer? Oh, Kyra has like teas. I forgot about that. That's really cool. What is this? What do you mean? Is this not your Oshi? Is this not... Wait, what is that, like, Twitch emote, Joel? Is this not your Oshi? Is that... Was there not a fish stream with Mana? Well, yeah, but I wouldn't say that that is the same as this. Like, this is very clearly a new performance art that we're witnessing today on the Twig VTuber stream. No VTuber has ever done this. I'm sure a VTuber has done this in their life, but you know what? Stare into my eyes and tell me that I am not a cutesy patootsy right now. You can't. You can't because I am so fresh hell. This is why we don't let Twig do just chatting streams, because this is what you get. A jiggly fish. The fish with jiggle physics. Okay. It's not even attached to my ahoge. It just literally jiggles like that. It's so jiggly. Jiggly moi. Let's see, what else do I have that could... This is just called my new mod. I don't know what that is. This one's not gonna work. Oh my god, wait. I could make a Dakimakura. Oh my god, you guys. Oh. Trial version. I got a mic stand out of my head. No, I like this one. I'm just keeping it. Whale with badonkers? Let's see. Look at the physics! This is what you come here for, right? This is the VTuber. This is the VTuber physics everyone wants to talk about. Twig is not Twig, but Twig smell like... No, I am not stinky. I do not smell, okay? That is like rule number 1. I do not smell. I smell like nothing, Powa. You should know this. You should sniff me next time we're together. Ah! I love Warudo. Warudo's amazing. Honestly, Warudo, sponsor me. This is exactly the content that you want behind your program, I'm sure. I'm sure that- oh, there's an HP bar. We could do a game stream. I'm sure this would be like helpful for like a subathon, maybe. Oh, here we go. How? There we go. There we go. Now we're talking. Do 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 do. Is this copyright infringement? I don't think so, right? It doesn't matter because I'm an indie, right? I don't have to worry about these things. Speak Simlish. Oh god. Oh god. What is this? What is the Sims? What? Suddenly all of my my fucking Sims knowledge is out of my fucking head. What is the Sims? How Sims? I can wait. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Ooh, woo, oh, whoa! There we go. Yahoo! Insert Simlish here. Thousands of hours of Sims knowledge gone. Honestly, we should do another Sims streams. We haven't done one of those in a while. Like at least a year, right? That's crazy. We should definitely do one. It's been a while, and I have actually been playing The Sims recently. I have this household that is literally just kind of like a farm. I'm playing the Stardew Valley, but it is, in fact, The Sims. And it is very fun. I don't know, for me, The Sims is like, oh god. There we go. Y'all want a truck? This is the VTuber experience all of you have been waiting for. I balance a truck on my fucking head. That's another stream that I want to do a repeat of. I want to go and I want to redo the carpool karaoke one. But I feel like if I do that, I want it to be a collab, and I would want to figure out how to do karaoke collabs without. Will you isekai us? Wait, here we go. Here, gotta hide Twig. Wah. I can't get fast enough. This is as fast as I can go. Just like a slow isekai that is like incredibly painstaking and painful. There, I'll roll back as well. Truck-kun the VTuber. Isekai, yes, actually. Wait, I can potentially make this the VTuber. Where did you send me? I sent you all back to the days of Genshin Impact. I'm so sorry. You'll never win your 50-50 again. Let's do this, right? And then, oh, there we go. Now I'm the VTuber. Now, let's, do with this. And do with that. There we go! There we go! This is an amazing stream now! Why is the truck so expensive? Oh, this is what happens when you give Twig a mic and something to play with. Honk honk, time to get isekai'd, vroom vroom. I'm fucking dead. I am dying. I am deceased. Honk honk. Please don't send me to a trash world. What is a trash world? Would Genshin suffice as a trash world? Because that's where all of you are going. If you guys got sent into Genshin Impact, what would your first thing you do? What would be the first thing you do? For me, I would probably... Oh god, what would I do? I guess it depends on where you spawn, right? Like, if you spawn in the middle of, like, Inazuma, in the middle of, like... in the middle of the time period where they're just, like, closed off, it's like, you're fucked, man. Honestly, I also want to do 11 Deep Space stream. That sounds like so much fun. I want to do so many streams, man. There's not enough time. There's not enough time. I do need to set up my my waiting rooms for this upcoming stream, so I guess that's a good time to like look at the calendar and see what I have for next week. Also, have you guys seen my newest waiting room? I'm honestly surprised that there's not more outcry from it. Should I be worried that you guys are losing faith in my ability to be normal? Oh god, next week is abysmal. Oh my god, wait, next week is the Baldur's Gate stream! Oh, that might need to get moved. That might need to get moved to the following week because I got off Kai that day. Oh god, okay. Let's see. Wednesday. It looks like how are you gonna do a 50-50 split between mocap and vocals? Now I can't plan out my Twitch stream because I'm like waiting on someone to vote. Okay, what do you guys want to do on Monday? You've been Watch my old VODs, Kyra. I swear to God, there was a point in time. There was a point in time in which I did not used to say mommy milk. We are not surprised at the unhingedness. After the sex cell stream, I've gotten used to everything. No! My surprise factor, it's gone. I will never be redeemed in the eyes of my chat after playing fucking Fallopian Frenzy on stream. I was there for your old unarchived. Okay, but my old unarchived honestly kind of has the same vibe as what we're doing today. So what? Checkmate, atheist. You've never seen Twig as a truck before. Oh god. But yeah, what do you guys want to do on Monday? Do you guys want to do gaming? Do you guys want to do some sort of like chatting content? Would you guys want to do maybe like some creative stuff? We could work on some like Blender stuff if you wanted to. Does anyone have ideas? I have like a backlog of games to play, so I could play a game, but honestly, I feel like I've been playing a lot of games. OMG Truck-kun, hi. Hello, I am here to send you to the pathetic world of Genshin Impact. Good luck. I wonder... Give me a second, because if this was... Right, if this was the old platform I used to do this on, I would be able to do something interesting here. But I do have an idea, so I'm going. Give me a second. I'm gonna make this better in a way that no one could have expected. Give me just one moment. Okay. Sakura Bimbus attached to prop 2. Okay. Prop 2 is working. We put this up. Okay. And ooh. Sure. And then forward. Oh god, you can't see him. You can't see him. There we go. There's the face of your Oshi. Staring out. Fish indeed. Fish indeed. I originally wanted to like put Twig's hair on it, but I think this is just as good. Sokka in the truck, yay. Yeah, wait, here, let me make him like bigger. Okay, and then like this, right? And then there we go. There we go. He looks a bit dead. No, he's having a lot of fun. He's having the most fun. I don't want to fight the 567th father, sister's daughter, brother that cares son, demon king. Do you guys actually watch isekai? Because I will be honest, as an anime watcher, like the last isekai I've probably watched is like No Game, No Life. How old is that anime now? Oh god, don't tell me. I don't want to be old. I don't want to feel old. Let's see. Will we get a special system or power to survive? You will be assigned some sort of element. Okay, let's see if Twig can figure out What we're doing Monday. Let's see. Fateful did get me a couple of games. You know what? Maybe it's time for another rhythm game. I think melatonin would be good. So we put that on the calendar. Melatonin. You know what? Potentially, it depends on how much I have to record. Which that's what got in the way of the last Twitch stream, in addition to me being tired. But it depends on how much I need to record. But I could potentially do a Twitch stream on Saturday where I do commands. I don't know. I really need to get to the point where, like, I can stream Twitch consistently, but to be honest, the Isekai trope is just a trope. The series is trash if it's not interesting, just like every other type of series. Yeah, that is true. I don't know, I feel like it's just, like, super overdone, but it's... You know, people like it for a reason. It's like a super good setup for, like, power trip fantasy. Which, I guess if you're into, like, power trip fantasy, it makes sense. Can I have the power of green? Yes, granted. Can I have a shadow power so I can be an edgy teenager? No, I'm gonna do the exact opposite and give you puppies and rainbows and sparkles. That's a fair point, but a trash series can have an interesting / not overdone trope. That is true. Has to be a good / unique isekai. Most are boring. I'm sending you to the most boring, stinky isekai you've ever seen, Zero. Let me have a mushroom power. It makes sense. No, Kyra, you're just gonna have, like, bug-eating powers because you're a lizard. Lizard woman. Having almost been isekai'd by a truck-kun earlier this week! This is traumatizing! Zero, just for that. Just for that. Get timed out for 30 minutes. Think about your actions. Be less careless, okay? Have more regard for your state of well-being, okay? I don't need Zero to be out here just, like, straight up, just, like, perishing, you know? I don't need my mods getting isekai'd, okay? No. Bad and stinky, okay? Zero nearly gets killed IRL. 7! 7! It's usually the other driver's fault. Still, he's not allowed to get isekai'd, so he'll get punished until he's better at not injuring himself. Zero very stinky, has stinky aura powers. Zero stinky indeed. Kyra, you saw the fight between us. Zero's so stinky. Zero's incredibly stinky, okay? My dog was nearly isekai. No! That's so bad. That's so bad. Why would you tell me that, F? Why would you tell me that your dog almost perished? Shaking my head. But yeah, I don't know. I cannot believe that this fucking poll has been at 50% for, like, it has not moved. It has not moved. What in the world, man? Hashtag stop the Zero hate. At this point, hashtag stop the Twig hate. I have been personally victimized by that man. Everyone subscribe to Zero ENVT right now so that he gets to 100 subscribers and has to play the spaghetti. Everyone gets a very nice dinner of spaghetti if we subscribe to Zero ENVT. Thankfully, he is small dog, so I don't even want to know what you're talking about. I really don't. I really do not. That is not his handle. Zero ENVT. I don't know what his YouTube channel is, but that's like, I don't know what his handle is, rather, but that's the title. I call him Zero ENVT because, like, in, like, the majority of his names, he is Zero ENVT. Which, honestly, kudos to you, Zero. Keeping the tradition of, like, 2020 VTubers alive, of, like, having ENVT in your name. I do not want to think about that, F. Please drop the subject. Man. This week was a week. It doesn't help that, like, so, to be open with you guys about things, I suppose I will tell you. I've been having, like, dizziness. And that's contributed a lot to my fatigue. I might have an iron deficiency. And that might be contributing to a lot of bad shit in my life. My doctors haven't confirmed it, but that's what we suspect it is. They're like, we don't fucking know what the dizziness spells are. We're gonna send you to, like, a sinus person. So, like, I to be honest with you, if right now streams are A, a little shorter, or B, a little, like, spread out, just know I'm in a moment. Thank you for the hydrate. I really need to attach a sound effect to that. Hi, Draco! Hello. You've been isekai'd by by Mr. Scrubaba. What world would you like to be a part of? I can make you part of that world, I promise you. I will never lie to you and tell you that you're going to one world and then you're secretly going to Genshin Impact. You are all on a mission to eat all of the silverfish from Genshin. Do you think in the world of Genshin Impact, do you think in Teyvat that they have silverfish? What do you think being an average person without a vision is like in Genshin Impact? I don't imagine it's a very pleasant time or place to live. Spread like a nut butter on toast, Leah 2024. Can I go to the Elden Ring world? What, so you can die? I'm not letting you die. I'm the only truck that's supposed to kill you, Uwu. Oh god, that's so bad. Yeah, I'm super excited for the Leah collab, though. Honestly, it's kind of crazy because, first of all, Rico played that game, which I know I haven't collabed with Rico, but we love Rico here. Rico Kumae, one of my wives. I love her. Mwah, 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 mwah. And so she played it, right? And she was like, yeah. It's YouTube safe. If you don't know what game I'm talking about one iced latte with your breast milk, please. Yes, the milk game, indeed. And so I send this game to Leah after seeing the developer tweet about it and seeing that both Gumi and Rico have played this game. Rico, the one with the horns. I think you're thinking of Riku. Rico Kumae is a bear VTuber. But, yeah, Rico and Gumi have both played it, and so I DM Leah a picture of the game, a link to the Steam shop. And she's like, yes, I will play this with you. And so we plan a collab then and there. We make the waiting room so I don't forget. And then she will claim that she is not a bear. Why is her last name Kuma? Kumae. What does she claim that she is? What does... She is a bred VTuber, but she is also a bear. Hey, at least I know a Riku. That's an accomplishment for me because I'm shit with names. Yeah, honestly, I'm surprised you know Riku because Riku has only ever shown up on my stream like once. How do you know Riku? He was literally just in the birthday collab and he talked about being Canadian. I don't know how you got that. Fun fact, before Kyra was a dinosaur, Kyra was a Neko. Now you know everything about me. Honestly, I want Kyra but with catgirl ears now. I feel like Kyra with cat ears would be very cute and something you should look into. I don't know, maybe, just maybe. But yeah, so I DM Leah the game and she's like, oh my god, yes. And then we start planning the collab. We set everything up. And then Leah goes and she fucking DMs the developer and gets a Steam key for free. So I guess that's also a sponsored stream, maybe, if you think about it. I'm gonna indicate that it's sponsored because I feel so bad. I'm probably also gonna buy the stream for my own thing. I'm gonna buy it for my own Steam library so I can terrorize my friends with it. But yeah, I'm excited for that. And then also like, I don't know, I'll have to speak with the mods. I don't know how many of you guys are here. Kyra is here. I guess Cass is probably here. Fadewill's not here. I know Fadewill is absent today, but I don't know if Fadewill is participating. I think Fadewill might be. I think Zero might still be here. Are you guys... How long do you guys think Baldur's Gate stream would take? Because I have, to be honest with you, the night that it is scheduled for currently, after we get off stream, it would only have to be a like 1 hour stream because 30 minutes after the stream ends, I would have a meet and greet at the VMOA booth in Offkai. So I might prioritize the meet and greet, unfortunately, because, you know, con appearances and all of that. I'm super excited for Offkai, I will say though. I'm super excited for more concerts. And then like, I was supposed to be in Summerful Idol Fest, but that Idol Festival, which that's online, which so is the Offkai thing. Technically, you'll be able to watch the Offkai concert as a stream online on the VMOA channels, but with the Summerful Idol Fest, I believe they postponed it. So I'm not sure when it will be. I think it was slated to be on the 28th. I'll have to confirm that before like actually putting out a promotion for it. But thankfully it's not 2 Idol Fests in one weekend on top of, if you didn't know, next week is Vance Van Creed's birthday week. Please support him. I'll also be participating in some of that. So yeah. Busy week for Twig. Probably one of the busiest weeks in my career, to be honest with you. That's insane. Almost been an hour? Yeah! Twig can yap. Twig loves yapping. Twig's yapathon. Yeah! I mean, that's what a Just Chatting stream is. Honestly, I used to do like a Just Chatting stream pretty much every week. Which is kind of crazy. I want to go back to doing that, but I don't know. I feel like if you're having Just Chatting streams, like, super common, they kind of get stale. Baldur's Gate is like D&D but video game, right? Feels like it would be a long game / stream. That's what I'm also thinking, which is why I'm concerned, because, like, I don't want to cut you guys off, so I may have to, like, reschedule that. I think I might. And then I think I might just like not stream on Friday. Or if I do stream, it would be like early in the morning. It would be like an EST morning stream, like a good morning, have breakfast with me on Friday. Honestly, I wanted to start doing like weekend breakfast streams. Like eat breakfast with me, it's Sunday, or like eat breakfast with me, it's Saturday. Let's like talk about, I don't know, music news or something. What's been going on. Maybe that could be like our yapping stream. It would be really cool if I could do like Saturday or Sunday breakfast and then like do multi-streaming so that like Twitch and YouTube, that's the one day that you two come together as a community and you're like, yes, we eat. Though it won't be like the Genshin special programs where I'm waking up at 5 in the morning for those. Oh my god, I can't believe I used to do that. I used to wake up at 5 in the morning and then anyone who wasn't EST, anyone who was like past EST and like the fucking, I don't know, Central Time, you would have to wake up at like 4 in the morning to even catch the stream. It was bad. It was real bad. I'm not going back that early. I think if I start doing like Saturday or Sunday morning breakfast, it would end up being like maybe like a 9 or 10 in the morning thing, you know? Encourages me to have a good sleep schedule as well, holds me accountable for that. If I miss one, you can be like, Twig, what happened to your sleep schedule? I'll be like, I am fucked. But yeah. Yeah. Hopefully I can get like health stuff. Check Discord mod chat for more about Baldur's Gate. Okay. I will. Give me a moment. Uno momento. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, first off, rude. Secondly, it's only 0 EMBT on Twitch because I spent an hour trying different combinations and nothing worked. Everywhere else is different. Zero's actively having commentary on the stream in the Discord server. That's insane. That's so funny. I don't know what to say. I mean, you're always welcome to lurk. If you're just enjoying the stream, never feel pressured to say anything. Honestly, I just I always say this, but I am Bro's making a reaction video? I'm not. Honestly, have you guys seen like the Jack Films videos where he just talks about reaction content? I don't know, after seeing so many of those, it just like puts me off of reaction content. I know that like a lot of the times it doesn't come out of a place of like malice, but I don't know. Bro's making reaction content. Waiting. Halting. Pausing, even. Replying to my wife. Yeah. I have so much to say about reaction content, but can't chat. Says Zero. What about the guy who made a reaction to his reaction? I did not hear about that. There was a reaction to Jack's Films reactions. Was it like a salty YouTuber who was like, bro is not saying shit. Bro is shitting on people. I don't know. I feel like Jack's Films has like a very, very good point about the state of content, personally. Yeah, I got halfway through my presentation and never finished it. No, don't feel bad, because guess what? The presentation stream is gonna get postponed. You have more time to work on it. No one was able to finish their PowerPoint in that amount of time, so I have postponed it, and it will be announced like a couple of weeks out. So keep working on it so that you meet that deadline, but you have time. But yeah, so like Jack's Films, his whole thing is like YouTube has basically just become a pile of slop, basically, where everyone's stealing each other's content, and you have like AI everywhere that's like not making anything, and it's all just like stolen clips from like 2012. He ran out of content that made reactions to his own video, that made reactions of his reactions. What the hell? That's a little crazy. But yeah, I will be honest, I sometimes see channels like that and I'm a little bit discouraged because like making things actually editing things and streaming's a little bit easier than other forms of content, but like a lot of the content I do, right, is very like it's very involved, right? I have to get into the mocap, I have to record things, I have to mix things, I have to learn to animate, I need to like do editing and things like that for that sort of stuff. And it takes me a really long time to do these things, and then I just see like a dude on Shorts posting like a clip that they stole with like a mid caption and a white border and attaching a sound to it, and I'm just like, wow. 4-0 crying in the void in Discord. Okay, what's Zero's take? Have so much to say about reaction, but can't chat. Do it, free me from my hell. I think they are referring to JXC. Some is muted, haha. Zero, you know Kyra can't unmute you, right? Kyra is Twitch exclusive. She can't help you here. Made a reaction to Hassan reacting to his video, leaving the video playing while going to get food. Was wrong, but my point still stands. Yeah, I remember that was a whole thing as well. What is this model? It's actually not even a model. This isn't rigged. So this model, to show you guys what's happening here, this model is attached to Twig's head, and it's just some components that I slapped together. That's what this model is. But are you ready to get isekai'd? I think you're ready to get isekai'd. Shorts like that are all over my For You page. Yeah, and I see them, and every time I'm like, ugh. Why do I try sometimes? Why do I try sometimes? You know, it's... That being said, I said it before, but like being a creator, you kind of have to be insane. You kind of have to be insane because like you're not gonna find success the way that these people who are spamming stuff are finding success ever. You could be the most entertaining person on the planet, but it's not gonna happen, and like you just gotta keep banging your head against the wall because it's what you genuinely enjoy. And so, like, all of the content creators that, like, succeed over a great amount of time, we're all crazy. We are all insane. I would prefer to be isekai'd into Project Sekai if you could, Truck-kun! Wait, were the PowerPoints today, or no? We, postponed the PowerPoints. Yippee! Got a total of 12.9k views. Hey, that's not bad. That really isn't bad. I don't know how long you were doing it, but that's pretty good. That's pretty damn good. I used to do Genshin content, as everyone knows, and that was like some of the most soul-sucking content that I did. Making content to try and become famous is terrible. I think so. I agree with that, but I do also think when you are consistently making content, having recognition for that is, I don't think for a lot of people it's not about becoming famous so much as it is about, like, I don't know, having some sort of, like, recognition, right? Of like, oh yeah, you made this type of thing. I don't think most people actually really get into content creation for like money or fame. But you know, like, people do content creation for years, and if you're the type of person who will look in YouTube Studio and see like consistent red and get depressed by that, like, it will wear you down. And that's like, a lot of the times I think that's why YouTubers quit. Well, not just YouTubers, but like VTubers, right? I said earlier how like VTubers don't last. Most VTubers, they only do it for maximum like 3 months. That's the general like fall off period from debut to like stopping doing content altogether. And most of the time it literally just comes down to time, or it's just not something that that person likes doing. It's not rewarding for them. Low-key, some of the best content creators who put effort into their vids are the more well-established ones. That is true. There are a lot of creators out there who are recognized, and I love that. But it is so hard. It's so hard to just like be online and see just slop all the time. Just from a viewer standpoint, I'm so tired of slop, man. I am so tired of it. I cannot. I can't deal with another fucking, like, fully AI video with, like, fucking Minecraft Subway Surfers background. I can't deal with it, man. I don't want more YouTube. Stop showing me this shit. But it will always show you that shit because it's like, oh yeah, you interacted with this thing once? Time to flood your algorithm. And then there's just like straight up, there's creators out there who will steal things but not have bad intentions about it. Like, this happens a lot in the MMD community, and this is also something I tweeted about earlier. But there's a lot of VTubers who don't come from like the MMD / animation / like 3D community, and so they don't know the etiquette around it. And so a lot of the times they just straight up won't credit assets that they have. They'll post like a video on Twitter and they will not credit the motion. And every time I see that, I like die a little on the inside. And it is honestly one of the reasons I have been deterred from like actually releasing a lot of the motions that I've made for my own content. Cause you've blessed my YouTube feed with a bunch of Hololive now. Yes! Hololive is so good. They work so hard, man. They work so hard, and they're all so talented, man. There's a channel that's literally just goes over comments on all types of social media, and it has decent tractions. Like, comments? What do you mean by comments? What do you mean, comments? Also, my mouse isn't working. Oh, there we go. My sleeve was under my mouse. But yeah. Like, YouTube Shorts comment. How do they do, like, YouTube Shorts comments content? How do you make a video on a comment? I'm so confused. Do they like show a portion of the video and then go like, yes, here are the comments from this video? That's so dumb. What? I see it a lot in the K-pop sphere. Like, a lot of the fan community behind K-pop has been taken over by, like, 6 idols who sucked their left toe, something like that. Like, they'll, like, show fan cams, they'll steal fan cams, and then they have, like, an AI voice, and then they'll, like, do a intro with their, like, hook, right? Of, like, these are, like, 5 idols who had red hair once, and they'll have, like, 5 seconds of that hook as an introduction, right? And that's how they get their watch time up. And then they'll, like, quickly show the 5 idols, and then that's the video. They show the video, then show dumb comments under it with AI voiceover, sound effect, and images. It's such slop, man. I can't do it. I can't do it, man! Hey, people, don't get discouraged seeing all the slop, man. Keep making content. We will outnumber them one day, except we will literally never, because no human can keep up with AI TTS, and I don't even fucking know how they're editing. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, because those channels make money, I wouldn't be surprised if they were just going to Fiverr, you know, hiring editors. But most of the time, they don't even need to be edited. That's the bad thing. There's sometimes, like, really good editors behind these channels, which I'm like, these editors are, like, saving the entire content. The content is the editor. But then there's sometimes where it is literally just like a photo on a white background with a caption and a sound. And that is it. I can't fucking do it, man. Anyways, that's my rant. That's my rant on the trashification of YouTube Shorts. It's just like the algorithms actively support this stuff, and it's kind of sad. Yeah, I mean, it's just algorithm bait. It's sad, but that is what the algorithm looks for, and that is because it's what humans look at. I think there's like a misunderstanding, right, of the YouTube algorithm that's like, oh yeah, the algorithm will like push out videos that it favors, right? But ultimately, YouTube is working as a platform, not looking at individual videos and being like, who can we make this video appeal to? It's more of looking at the viewer, the end user, and looking through its library of content and saying what is similar to what this viewer has looked at and like what would keep this viewer watching, right? That's why YouTube places such a emphasis on watch time. Watch time and viewer retention are huge. Huge. And so any short that's like 2 or 5 seconds long, unfortunately, is a thing. I randomly remember the time I uploaded a summoning video on a gacha and spent the whole day fighting copyright, re-uploaded it so much. Really? That's insane. What was copywriting it? Was it strikes? I imagine it wouldn't be strikes because, yeah. Every time YouTube recommends me anything AI, I take the video out, back block, and run the fuck away. As you should. I don't... Honestly, I need to start blocking. I probably should start blocking, but I normally just scroll away. But it's just getting so saturated right now because AI will ultimately make things so much faster than any human can make something, right? And so I'm just like, The music, the background music. It wasn't strikes, it just said under the video copyright. Oh, either change the music or just take the L, man. Honestly, YouTube hack, if you're ever gonna become a YouTube creator, use game soundtracks, but not the fucking Mario soundtracks. Never use the Mario soundtracks. They're riddled with horrible shit that will try and take your videos down. But like, the majority of my stuff, like, this is a Pokemon song. Everyone's heard this. Everyone's heard this. Doing a million calculations per second, and they're all wrong. That is true! Man. Man, I wanted to make a story post on my Instagram the other day, which, yes, Twig does have an Instagram. It has all the same content as it has here, so you're not missing anything. But I was considering posting a Instagram story that's like, reject like AI chatbots, embraced otome games, with like a screenshot of one of the ones I have on my phone. Shout out to the Shall We Date series, the series from which this OST is coming from. Here we go. Otome game soundtrack, hell yeah. I think recently, what is the one that I've been playing? I will get my phone and we'll say hi to my Pookie. I don't remember what the name of the game is, but it's by the Shall We Date series, which is the same developers as the Obey Me games, which I wanna play Obey Me, to be honest with you. Obey Me seems like a lot of fun. I have it on my emulator. The same emulator that I do Love in Deep Space and Tears of Themis on, which, by the way, I've started playing Tears of Themis, not reliably, because it's a lot of reading, and I have to save that amount of reading for, you know, my Pookies in Love in Deep Space, but, you know. What are you called? Blood Roses. Shall We Date Blood Roses is the game that I've been playing recently. It is a vampire game. It is so 2010s, and I love it because it is so dorky. Oh my god, I wish there was like a friend code thing. Can I have you guys friend me on Shall We Date? That would be really funny, actually. I don't think there's a way I could have you guys friend me. It would be so funny if one of you starts playing it though and you come across Twig. Man, it's so good. It's so good. Oh wait! Oh wait, there is an ID! Oh my god, if you guys start playing this with me, we can become Pookies. But yeah, reject AI chatbots, embrace otome games. They're basically the same thing. Read a book. I see so much about like character AI, or what's the other one? Like, I don't know, there's like a fuck ton of them. Where like, they've kind of infected fandom culture a little bit. I cannot stand it. I can't stand it. And like, it's so bad because it's affecting just like the writing level on fanfictions too. Like, let me read my Zane fanfictions in peace, okay? I don't want all of them to be smut. I don't want all of my Zane fanfiction to be AI smut. Why? Why must you torture me in such ways? Twig rants for the second half of the stream, basically, about the downfall of creativity. Okay. Or the videos that put someone else's actual good short next to some random game video. I cannot escape Stop watching them, Zero. Stop watching those videos and you will be free. You will be free. Also, it looks like next week I will end the poll before, but next Wednesday we'll be recording vocals. Rec vocals. So I think for that one, it sounds so bad, but I basically have one song to record that's been giving me hell. I have a single song that I need to record for my deadlines, and it has been kicking my ass. Figuratively and literally. But, let's see. I want to change the scenery. We're gonna change my model somehow. I don't know how yet. I do not know how, but we will figure it out. What if Body Pillow Chan is driving the truck, huh? Wait, can I make this a Twig body pillow? Can I, like... Wait. Wait. Oh my god, hi, Julie! Oh my god, Julie! My Pookie! My Pookie-kin! Hi! Hi! What is this model? Look, I am so Pookie right now. Can't you see that I'm Pookie? Aha! Where did Fish go? Fish became a body pillow. That's what Fish did. Pookie, Twiggy, hi. Hope you're having fun. I hope you're having fun, Julie. How have you been? Have you gotten out of art block yet? Give me a second. Give me a second. Material. Let's do front. Let's do. Where is it? Texture. Texture. Do I have? Yeah, that's how you do that. Okay. Let me see if I can open an image folder real quick. Build a Twig body pillow. Yippee! This is an interesting stream that we're going through right now. Oh wait, this is wonderful because in my beach one, I did like this image, right? And so if we do this, oh shit! There we go. She's a little skinty, but it's okay. It's okay. We got Twig body pillow driving the truck. It's okay. I was being safe. It wasn't even my fault. I doubt it. I've been rotting in Japan, so I've been skipping out on work. What do you mean you've been rotting in Japan, skipping out on work? How does one skip out on work in Japan? Are you in vacation on Japan, or are you working in Japan? Oh wait, you're in school, right? How have you been, bro? Truly a Twig now. Look, don't body shame, man. I'm fucking gnarly. Na 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 gnarly na 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 na. Oh god. No trust here at all? Never. I wonder. Let me see something. Which I'm gonna here in the chat. We're gonna show this so you can see what I'm doing. Ma'am, I identify as a blade of grass. That's crazy. Give me a second. What is it? Material. Wait, change Change asset. Wait. Asset. Set asset property. Prop number 2. That is not what I was looking for. Wait, asset equal, asset face reference. Find asset by wait, asset reference. Man, that could have made so many things easier before. Get asset property. Invoke asset game object function. That's not what I need. Set asset game object property. No. Set asset position. Property. Rotation scale. Enable. Toggle. Data path. Meshes. Default material properties. Okay. Let's see. Material. Truck body. And then we do color. What happens if I like put the alpha up, right? And put it here? Does that make it pink? No. But if I do like main text, does this make it pink? Oh wait! I thought I saw pink. Where's the pink? Wait. Main text albedo. Color. Metallic. Scale. Normal map. Question mark? Maybe this isn't what I'm looking for. Cabin. Override texture. Property. Color. Okay, wait. I will figure this out. I will figure this out, I promise. Please. Please, Truck-kun. Become, like, purple. Maybe. Oh shit! Okay. Okay. So, please let me copy and paste. It never lets me copy and paste, man. It never lets me copy and paste. Why is it like this? Do this. Oh my god, what color do we want our truck to be? We can be orange. Let's be an orange truck. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! God damn it. Coding adventures with Twig, I suppose. Ugh. I wanted to make it an RGB truck. I wanted to do like the ba 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 thing, but it's a truck. But that's a lot of work because I can't copy and paste things. I would have to like set the property a fuck ton of times. And I don't feel like doing that. But I could. I could make that this stream and just like take this and God. Am I gonna do this? Maybe. Mayhaps. Possibly. Okay. Let's do it this way. Asset, prop 2, data path, material properties. Okay. I thought that was what... Is it blend shapes? No. It's not. Is it? Is it? No, it's material properties. Why is this thing joshing me? Don't josh me. There we go. There we go. We can do this. Okay, okay. Asset. Prop 2. Data path. Material properties. Why is it joshing me again? Stop joshing me. Wardo. That is not default material properties, man. What is wrong with you? Then shapes, and then material properties. Okay, okay, okay. And then we do like a green, maybe? No, let's do a wed. A wed. Who's Josh? Your mom. I need to stop doing a your mom joke, man. That's so bad. Man, I need to stop it. Stop it, Twig. But yeah. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Do you guys have any like ideas of what you're doing over the weekend? Do you guys have like fun planned for over the weekend? My mom's at work? No way. Is she? Is she really? Or is she with me? I'm gonna steal your mother, Rollin. Why are you making that emoji, man? The silent emoji? You never see a truck make a ya mom joke before? I'm just over here trying to make my silly little RGB truck. This is a lot of effort to go through for an RGB truck, I hope you know. I hope you appreciate the amount of effort I am going through to make myself RGB. I want to be a gay truck. Girl, my mom's double your age. It's okay. I love her anyway. Whenever I date someone, I end up getting along with their mother way more than them. It's kind of a curse, actually. I end up, like, actually missing the mother more than the person I have dated. Why the horrified expression? You don't get along with your partner's parents? Shaking my head. I'm gonna steal all of your moms. No wonder I like Arlecchino so much. Papa. Papa. Twig, you long ago established your type. You don't have to repeat. Look. Okay, flow function. We need one of these. And then we need define function. And guess what? It's time for nested if statements, everyone's favorite. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. That means we need 7 if branches. Woohoo! Nested if statements! Code monkeys, close your eyes. Ignore that this is happening. This is the only way I know to do random generation. Please do not kill me. Falling for people's mothers, shaking my head. All I'm saying is a lot of mothers, right, do not deserve the men that they get handed, okay? I could treat them better. Daishima, I swear to God, you raid me at the worst fucking times. Hi, Daishima! Hello! Hello, we're making an RGB truck. How are you guys? How was your deep dish pizza? Did you succeed in making that? I cannot stand it. Oh my god. Man. That is true, you would treat my mom. That's what I'm saying! I would treat everyone's mom better than their husbands. Let me have your mother. Let me have your mother, and everything will be fine. I would like to say I have had no part in this. Don't say that. Don't say it like you're ashamed of me. Less. Integer. Less than. Okay. We need like 7 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But yeah, have you was the deep dish successful? I wanted to pop into that stream, Daishima. Also, can someone shout out Daishima? Daishima is a very cool friend. We love Daishima. Holy shit, that's a lot of people walking. Hi, my name is Twig. I'm a VTuber. I am so sorry. I am coding right now. Welcome to Code Spaghetti. You can see it in the corner. And my name is Twig. I am a VTuber of all time. Yes, I have established myself. Great, fantastic, wonderful. Today we are just chatting, but Daishima is a great friend of mine. If you're from my channel and you've never heard of the man, please do check him out. He is not very stinky, I promise. Probably not. Yes. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. So, yes. Okay. If true, go here. If false, go here and get nested, nerd. If true, go here. If false, get nested, nerd. And then if true, go here. If false, get nested again, nerd. Where's my... There you go. There you go. If true, if false, go there. If true, go there. If false, go there. Please ignore the mess. I know I am bad at coding. If false, go here. If true, go here. If false, go here. Okay. And then everything ends here. On transmission end. I'm so good at coding. Wow. Okay. I think you said something about my collab yesterday just now. I was dealing with Twitch raid, audience anarchy, and VR chat, and ton of fun as long as you plan and have a good group improv fun. Oh yeah, I saw that you were in VR chat. I was talking about today's deep dish. Hi Twig, I made a deep dish pizza and it came out honestly pretty damn good. I'm very full and very happy now. I'm happy to hear that! This is so robot bird coded nest of ifs. Yeah, that's true. True, false, true, false, true, yeah. Oh fuck, I need to redo all of that. Wait. Flow. Flow for blank seconds. Okay, I need to like put all of these statements into this. Oh god. What have I done? Oh, the horror. Please. Please go. Why are there so many? Okay. And then we're gonna do 4 seconds. Wonderful. And then we're gonna go over here and we're gonna fucking define the function. We're gonna call it RGB Kun. Okay. And now this should work. Question mark? Question mark? Hello? Okay, it has 4 seconds. 4 seconds. What happens if I... Okay, what's going on? Timer expired. Yes, enter. Oh! That's why. Okay, now it should work. Hello? Question? Ah! Okay, now how do I make it fade? How do I make it fade? I want to make it fade. Man. I don't know. It works. I'm RGB. It's whatever. I'm done coding that. Hi, chat! Again, Daishima, you always raid me at like the worst fucking times ever. But 100% audience anarchy needs to be done more. But I'll make sure it runs smoothly if I run it. I would participate if I had a VR headset. I don't have a VR headset, and it honestly makes me sad because it blocks me out of a lot of opportunities. Man, I just want to hang out with my friends. Maybe I should put it on Throne, but honestly, I don't know if I could do it this year. It might be a next year thing that I get a VR headset because, I do eventually want one. It's just this year is a little hard. This year is very tricky because I'm making music, and if you don't know, music is one of those things. You could 100% join in with desktop mode. A few people in the collab did it from desktop. Yeah, but I have full body, so I would want to use full body. And then at the same time, like, this computer for some reason just refuses to run VR chat. I can't even get into the loading menu of VR chat on this PC. I have to go on my laptop, so if I'm gonna go on my laptop, I might as well just, like, get a headset because my laptop does not want to run VR chat. I'll put it that way. VR makes it easier to do physical acting for it, but it isn't required to join. That's true. You can do full body tracking with desktop mode, but oh, rip your computer. Yeah, that's partially why. Daishima has fantastic raid timing. How dare you? Look, so Daishima has raided me into what? Me talking about something that I will not disclose. Daishima's raided me into talking about warrior cats. Daishima's raided me today about talking about how I would steal my chat's moms and treat them better than their husbands. Like, I think Daishima just has a way with the raids, you know? It would be interesting to act similar to Warudo. I don't know what you mean by it would be interesting to act similar to Warudo. In what way? I'm not sure what the context. What is similar to what? That's what I said. Great time. Are these the impressions you want people to have of me? Not the very nice, very cute VTuber that sings, but the weird one who is a truck as a model with a fucking body pillow. You can use full body tracking with desktop mode VR chat, I think. I don't think you can. I've tried to look into it, but I don't think you can. Yes! Hi, F. Hello, F. Welcome, F. If we're traumatized, they deserve to be traumatized too. Yeah, shout out to, oh my god, any of you guys going to Offkai? I have like 5 things going on at Offkai, but also shout out to my upcoming collab stream with Leah where we're gonna play the breast milk game. That's gonna be fun. today is particularly traumatizing though. We've just been talking, we've been chatting, you know, as one does. Man, I will say, I was thinking about doing an Alien Stage cover recently. I've been like seriously debating doing it, but like I can't sing in Korean. I'm already trying to learn one Korean song. Just for like a cover that I know would suit my voice, but Korean's hard. I'm so used to Japanese for music that if I try and sing in Korean, I'm like so worried about sounding like a Korea like onion haseo. Twig, if you steal one's mother, does tis not make you the offspring stepmom? I would accept being stepmom status, but honestly I would prefer being the cool aunt that occasionally gives you candy. Just saying. I would rather not be stepmom. I would rather just be a homewrecker with no, just like estranged, you know? If you're untraumatized, they're untraumatized, bring them to a dog stream. Hey, this isn't traumatizing, it's just me with my body pillow, you know? I'm here to isekai you as RGB Truck-kun. Stepmom Twig would be concerning? Why would Stepmom Twig be concerning? Do you think I would not be able to make you do your homework? I think I would be able to make you do your homework with pretty good accuracy. I feel like I would motivate you to do your homework fantastically. And also, did you guys see my fucking pesto that went slightly viral on Twitter? What can I say? That pesto got more likes than any of my concert announcements, and I'm not salty about it whatsoever. That gives you rock disguised as candy. I would never! You could chip your tooth on that. My jokes are harmless unless they're for zero. Can you drive me to school? Your dad can do that. Your other mom can do that. I liked that Twig on ×4 speed is still clear and easy to understand talent. You know what? I think if you went to my old VODs, they wouldn't be as easy to understand or as clear. Streaming, fun fact, actually changes how you speak. It ends up making you a little bit better at speaking. I'm still not like a speed talker because, you know, my mind just, I am a silent person when I'm not streaming. It's actually crazy. I do not talk. I do not talk when I am at my PC. I do not talk in games. I just don't talk. I do not socialize really unless I'm in call with someone, in which case most of the time I try to listen to them instead of talking. So being good at speaking is a relatively new development for me. When does the being good at speaking part come in? I still stuck at saying words. Daishima, how long have you been a streamer? Honestly, it should come within like the next year or so, right? I mean, but you do speak like really quickly. I don't speak as quickly as you do, I don't think. Congrats, Twig, you are now only allowed to make pesto content. Only pesto. Let me tell you though, that pesto fucking slapped. If you've never grown your own basil and made pesto out of it, that shit slaps on a summer afternoon. I had leftovers too. I mixed it into like potatoes. That shit was so good. I wish I had like cherry tomatoes, but like I didn't have any on hand, so I just went without. But next, let me tell you, I'm about to go to the grocery store and I'm about to buy some cherry tomatoes and I'm gonna fuck them shits up. I am in love with summer food right now. I love fresh food. Let's see. Rocka's No, I would not be giving that to you guys either. The fact I can... Yes, where does... Yes, calls scare me. Why do calls scare you? Like, I treat calls like stream chats and, like, you can see the problem there. What do you mean you treat calls like stream chats? I don't know. I was never really a chatter before I started streaming, oddly enough. I'm much more of a YouTube video watcher, and even then, like, I'm not even a stream watcher nowadays so much. I watch my friends, but that's about it. And even then, like, it's hard to find time to watch your friends when, you know, you have a fuck ton of friends and they're all streaming all the time and you have so many projects, man. But yeah, so like I never had that. I think for me it's actually harder to communicate via text. I'm such a bad texter. I end up reacting to people's texts and not responding, and then I forget to respond to the text that I reacted to. And because of that, it's just like, yeah, Twig, you don't even really know her unless you get her into call. Like, I feel like I am just such more a understandable person when I'm in call. Cause my texting, yeah. My main issue is with reading, not talking. I have a bit of dyslexia, which makes it really hard for me to read names and such. I basically have to memorize a bunch of stuff. That was really hard for me starting out too. The answer I've come across is ignore chat. Not really. I don't always ignore you guys, but I do get caught up in things and forget to read chat. Streamer, but she doesn't interact with chat. Wow. I'm usually just either disconnect from combo or vibrating at high speeds with so many thoughts. If I have a thought and don't say it, it'll be gone forever. Much easier in chat rather than voice combo. Interesting. See, if I have a thought and it's not time for me to speak and I lose that thought, I'm just like, oh, well, must not have been important. Or I remember the thought later on. But yeah. Don't read chat. I have no such weakness outside of collabs with 3 chats mixed together, but for collabs you ignore chat, it is expected. No, I just ignore them just generally. Not always. Ignore 90% of the time out of the other 10. I'm sorry, I need to be a better streamer, okay? This is why Beatles always like Twig, bad streamer, pay attention to your chat, but I'm like, man. I'm reading chat hard. Reading chat so hard. I'm just a gay little truck, okay? What is that song? I am just a shrimp. I mean, we do yap. Yeah, I want to do more yapping streams because I feel like this is the time where you get like the most Twig interaction, generally. Me trying to remember who rated me on YouTube side because the YouTube still doesn't have raid logs. Ah, YouTube, please. Yeah, I wish YouTube raids were clearer, especially if YouTube chats, like, if someone raids you and they don't have, like, enough people to really do, like, a raid message, it's kind of hard to tell. Or if they just straight up don't do a raid message. Some YouTube streamers don't even do a raid message, and I'm like, oh no. Oh no. Oh shit, I gotta end streams. Well, it is almost time for Twig's mother to stream. We're not raiding Twig's mother, but Twig's mother will be streaming soon. We have a very narrow streaming schedule where she streamed at like 4, and then I started my stream at 7, and then I'm gonna end stream before 9 so that she can start streaming at 9. What is my life? Anyways, we are going to participate in the time-honored tradition of YouTube rating. But before that, make sure to check me out and check Daishima out. But check me out because I will be, streaming on Monday. Yippee. And I believe I'm playing Melatonin on Monday. I might stream this weekend. We'll see. I have some things to do this weekend, so we'll see if I'll be on Twitch. But for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome to Twigtopia. My name is Twig. I'm your president. I stream every Monday at 7 p.m., Wednesday at noon, and Fridays at 7 p.m. If you don't know what time it is for me in regards to you, there is a handy dandy little time thing down there. It is currently 8:53 p.m. and I'm trying to wrap this up so my mother can indeed stream. Yes, my mother does stream. I have never shown her channel on this channel, but she doesn't indeed stream on top of me. So we are going to figure out someone to raid. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the stream. The waiting rooms for next week's streams should go up over the weekend, and we're gonna figure out what is going on. Always the Twig raid message does not change. It will always be get twigged. But let's see who's streaming and who's streaming what. Ha ha ha. We are going to raid someone I've never seen before, Crystalline VT, who's playing Stardew. So, I will see you guys on Monday. Thank you guys so much for coming. Bye, 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 bye.